everybody, and welcome back to Face to Face with Violett. And I am just going to do a video on a facial, and the facial I'm doing is actually just on my teenage daughter. You know, teenagers, they aren't the best about their skincare routine, and I just introduced Serena to exfoliation, and I'm doubting she does it as often as she should. So we are going to do a treatment tonight, and I will just be showing different parts of the treatment that I think are important, and then this is just kind of going to show you some of the variations of treatments that can be done. So Serena has some eye makeup on. We're going to be getting that off first. I don't have the steamer running during this, you'll notice, and it's just for the video. I want to see if you can actually see it with the steamer on in another video, but I don't want to have to redo anything either. So we're just doing a cleanse to begin with, and I am using the Essential C cleanser from Murad, and I love the vitamin C in it, and it's got a little bit of glycolic in it too, so it's going to really get the skin clean, especially if maybe there hasn't been the proper amount of exfoliation going on. So we're just really getting the cleanser in there and doing some movements to really just take everything off. Teenagers use a lot of makeup and they don't always remove it, so with all the hormones going on and stuff. So you'll notice I did include the décolleté in the cleanse. It's really important. You see a lot of signs of aging on the décolleté fairly soon in life, just because of the amount of sun that it gets. And we also don't include that all the time in our skincare, so it's important to do that. Remove the cleanser with a towel. So I like to do the skin analysis after I've done the second cleanse, just because there's, you know, people will be wearing eye makeup and everything else, so we just want to make sure it's really clean before, you know, we look at it. So we're just, again, applying a hot towel. It's a lot of pressure points in the face, so I like to manipulate some of those while using the hot towel. Sometimes I think that the hot towel, they take it away too soon, so this kind of extends the hot towel, and by the time I'm done, the towel is usually room temperature anyways. So what I'm going to do real quick before I do the skin analysis is just use a hydrating toner, and this is going to restore the pH of the skin, but it's also going to take off any residue left over from the cleanser. And this is just a really hydrating toner, so. So what I'm seeing is pretty common with teenagers, Serena's age. You know, there's a few pustules here and there. There's also just a little bit of KP, Keratosis Pilaris, which is little tiny white bumps, and they're very rough, and that typically is just from lack of exfoliation. So I think a really good exfoliation would be good. There's also some open comedones, and that is just blackheads. And if our product doesn't get it out of there in the treatment, then we can use the ultrasonic, and that's going to really take care of that. Post-inflammatory hyperpigmentation, that's just kind of what's left over, almost just like scarring from past breakouts. A couple pustules on the nose, and a lot of sebaceous filament and dirt and debris that's stuck in the follicles, and our treatment is definitely going to help with that. A couple blackheads around the nose, and really in about 50 minutes we can have all of that gone. It seems like she has maybe a combination skin type, and that would kind of explain why the blackheads are, you know, in the T-zone, and the sebaceous filament on the nose. A little post-inflammatory hyperpigmentation around the mouth, and we can lighten that also with a treatment. So I'm going to start out with just prepping her skin here, and this is going to feel a little reactive, Serena. Just tell me if it's like uncomfortable at all, because it shouldn't be. So I'm prepping her skin with a prepping solution that's got a little bit of salicylic and glycolic. Alright, so then I'm going to be applying an AHA, and this has got some glycolic in it also some pomegranate. And this is just kind of it's going to be a little reactive for her, but not bad. Her skin could really benefit from some glycolic here. So we're going to get that on everywhere. What I'm going to do is do a little massage, and this is just so I like to do a little massage, and this kind of fills in the time that we're doing the treatment. While we're waiting for the treatment, we can do a bit of a massage. Massage focuses on the hands and the arms. do is start by taking that treatment off using the hot towel. And I'm just going to leave that massage cream on because it actually is meant to be left on. It's really hydrating and has a lot of benefits for your skin. So then when you leave, your arms and hands are all soft too. What I'm doing right now is just applying a hydrating toner again. This is going to neutralize anything if I missed anything with the towel. And it's also going to restore the pH of her skin. So Serena, does it feel like it's neutralized everywhere? What I'm going to do is kind of just take a look, see how much of that glycolic and salicylic got as far as the sebaceous filament and blackheads. Got most of it. I definitely think that one pass with the ultrasonic will vibrate out anything else that's left in there. So that's what we're going to do next. Just let me know if my pressure is okay, Serena, because this actually should be not at all. Really, it's the ones on the nose, some of the sebaceous filament that probably has been there for quite some time and it's still there. Yeah, that's what I love about this ultrasonic blade. If there is anything in a follicle, it's going to come oozing out like a little snake. So, kind of funny to see what jumps out against. Once we have gotten done cleaning, making sure that the face is completely clean, the follicles are clean, we've done that treatment, which is going to do a ton of amazing things for her skin, cleaning out the follicles. It's going to help with hyperpigmentation, any photo aging, and her skin is going to be super clean. So now what I'm doing is applying the Murad Soothing Mask, and I'm going to put that all over the face, and that's going to sit for 10 minutes. Since we only have 50 minutes together, I like to make sure that I'm using my time with everyone with my hands on them. So what we're going to do during that time that this is sitting on there is we're going to do a little massage. How's my pressure? Good. part of it, and that's to increase circulation in the skin. And these movements will also loosen up the muscles in your face, and a lot of times, like our aging, what we can see in our face is because of your muscles being tightened and from the repetitive movements that we do. So the facial massage is meant to loosen up all of those muscles and get your circulation going. So now we're just taking off the mask with another hot towel. Putting on some more toner. This is going to take off any residue from the mask and also bring her pH levels back into balance. This is the moisturizer, and this is a moisturizer that has some vitamin C in it, and vitamin C is one of the purest forms of vitamin C. It's an ester. This also has an SPF in it, and when my clients are leaving after a treatment, I like to have them leaving with something that has an SPF in it, because the treatment will make you photosensitive for a couple days. So. Okay, Serena. In a little while, I'm going to leave the room and go get you a glass of water, and you can get dressed. And you can meet me outside the door, and we can talk a little bit about what products and ideas I have for you at home. Life is good. So that completes my video on facial that I do with Serena. I also have another teenager, and their skin is pretty much the same. I think even my 17-year-old has a more difficult time with his skincare routine, and they often will skip steps or skip all of the steps, and a lot of times they don't exfoliate at all. So doing a treatment you know, once a month with products that they couldn't normally do is going to really help their skin. And a teenager's skin can benefit from all of these products too, because most of it is just vitamins and antioxidants. I will be sure to put all this on my blog and a link to my blog below. And be sure to check out my website for more tutorials, articles on skin and makeup. You can also check out my second channel, Beauty by Violett, which is all about makeup. And thanks so much for watching, guys, and I hope you subscribe.